Hola, mi familia. So, my shit just blew the fuck up. Bigger than it has since summertime. I can see that you guys are up and at 'em, awake again. And I'm very glad to see that. Thank you very much for bothering me. I'm joking. Never bother me. You guys never bother me. I love that sound when I walk in the door from work. I remember when I used to work as a cook out North Homestead. I'd come back here and I'd get within range of the signal and my shit would just explode. Or I'd go to the club and hang out for a while. I'd come back and there'd be like a fucking rattling of dings in my pocket. My pocket just lights up with that noise. I love that. Not just because I'm an addict, but because I love you guys and I love to know that you're that you're awake, that you're up, that you're active, that you're with it, and that right there comes to bear on the theme, this cycle's theme, which um also today was a pretty big day at work too. We kicked a lot of ass, and I actually closed some deals, not non energy related deals, but resource related deals where I'm going to be able to start making more money and moving faster. Everything's going to start moving faster and smoother. Unfortunately, I'm going to be spending more time with work, but again, that's my responsibility. And as I was saying, it speaks to the theme of responsibility, which for you guys to respond. And that's what we're getting at with this theme of responsibility, which I'm going to break into two figures. So at first it was three figures. It was responsibility, visibility, lucidity. That was the three things that Status wished to get across. However, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call them both responsibility, and I'm going to break it into lucidity and visibility. And this first week is going to be visibility, and it's going to be the first half of the cycle, the first theme. The first week of this theme is going to be visibility, which is going to get into how you communicate, and how you communicate with the world, how the world communicates with you, and your ability to respond, your response ability. That's what responsibility is, your ability to respond, and frankly, your ability to understand what's happening well enough to respond to it, your ability to comprehend and to have that response factor. How quickly can you respond? How sharp are you? How fast are you? How deep do you go? Um, and we are going to get deep into that. I'm gonna cut it fast. I'm gonna cut it sharp. I'm gonna cut deep. I'm gonna give you guys everything that I can, and it's gonna be a wild ride for anybody that picks up and steps on. And I suppose that's speaking to the members that are contacting me, that have been contacting me all day apparently. If you're interested, watch the videos. I'm going to be making the videos to teach you guys. I'm going to be making directive videos. I'm going to start making the imperative videos, which are going to speak to specific issues. Because we have some people to deal with. We have few people, three, maybe four people to deal with specifically that have specific issues that the imperative wishes to help them get through. And they haven't directly asked us for help, so I'm just going to make the videos to speaking to the issues themselves rather than to the people. And I guess that's how I'm going to carry it on. Is the imperative will speak to specific issues that people have, and if they ask us for help, wonderful. If they don't, I'm still gonna deal with those issues because it pisses me off, quite frankly. And to speak to that, the me pissed off factor, I made a video last night, and anybody that saw it in the directive, I apologize. I felt that it was an angry video, or I was coming off wrong. I was still in that state where I was unrested, and I needed recuperation, and I was, Jesus Christ, and I was being a dick, you know. I mean, I wasn't trying to be a dick, but I was coming across as a dick. I'm gonna make that video is gonna still be, it's an imperative video, so I'm not gonna get into it here. Although I will say that it is our responsibility to look after each other. And that's what we are going to get at as a team, the directive. We're going to get at it's our responsibility to take care of each other. And there's so many different facets to that you guys, it's things you aren't even aware of, aspects of looking out for each other that you just don't know are there. And some of you have spoken to me being a dick in the past because I jumped after you, I came after you, and I fought hard for you. You know, when you were sullen, when you were down, and you said, you know, maybe you'd have been better off if you ran away. No, that's bullshit. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be who you are. The values in play would not be in play. You have no idea what the intricacies are involved in how this all played out. And it was very topsy turvy. It was very, very, very tedious kind of tightrope walk here. And these things would not have turned out the way they had very specific values not been in play. And the things that I did for you, I may have come off as a dick and it may have pissed you off at the time. It may have made you feel bad, but that's because you were fighting a habit. You were fighting a routine that you have, that you were used to, and you wanted to just repeat the same pattern. You wanted to repeat the same routine. And maybe you told yourself you were going to go and you were going to do something drastically different. You were going to take care of your life in some miraculous way. And maybe you would have gone and dealt with your life in a certain way. Maybe you would have done something you wanted to, something maybe even beneficial for you, but you would not have wound up here. And you wouldn't be who you are right now. You guys, I'm going to try my best to make you aware of how complex life really is. You have no idea how these minuscule values in play can affect the biggest changes. Like, for example, Kay posted good morning. I come home and I've got like 100 messages blowing up my fucking phone because of that. It's not just because of that, but because she did that, it caused a cascade, a domino effect of people reacting. And Kay, thank you for that. Thank you so much for doing that. You are an attractor. You're gonna, you know, when you make a move, people are gonna follow. Things are gonna happen. I want you to know the power you have. I want you to take advantage of it. Make a difference. You know, fight here. This is your fight. Remember, you and I started this. Okay, you and I started this thing, the revolution against nobody, and we're gonna fucking finish it. We're gonna take it to the bank. You and I, and the directive, and the rest of you members, anybody that wants to come along, anybody that's contacting me with whatever. I'm sure you have some issues. I'm sure you have some interests. I'm sure you have things to share. You know, I'm sure you guys got a lot of great things that that you want to get across, or you have serious problems. I'm sure a lot of you have had serious problems in the past. I know a lot of you have ongoing issues, and you know, some of you I've been dealing with those consecutively, you know, throughout the course of this, and but I haven't had an explosion like this with all these messages and all of this. Winky, stop it. I haven't had an explosion like this in a long while, and I'm very happy that that happened. And, you know, I wasn't hacking it alone, but what can I say? I have a team now, and they're bad as fuck. My team is very awesome. So please stop. I will pet you in a minute. It it's incredible. It makes me feel incredible that that's happening and things are going very well at work. Everything's turning out here. Everything's gonna be pretty fucking awesome going through this cycle. And as long as you guys are hip to it and you pay attention, I want you all to get active. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do for you for this theme. The first, because as I said in my introduction, my introductory note of the week, you know, there are opportunities available here in this page, and there are challenges available. And I'm challenging you guys to take advantage of the opportunities. And so I'm going to give you the first opportunity right here. I'm going to tell you right now in this video the gift that I'm going to give to all of you for just even taking the time to contact me, even if it's just to say hello. You really lit up my life, and you make me feel great every time you guys do that. And I'm so happy to hear from all of you, and I'm so happy that this thing is alive and well, and that we're gonna get in the future. I'm very happy to have the new members aboard. Sahasrala and his girlfriend. I'm sorry I don't remember her name at the moment. things were hectic and I was moving kind of fast. But Kirk and his special lady, and special lady, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name right now. I'll get it in a moment when I get my phone back. But I it, Kirk tells me that you are a student, that you're just beginning to learn maybe in these things, or you're beginning to gain an interest in the things that he and I have shared an interest in, that we work on. He and I are going to work together to make this a very fun and challenging and uplifting educational program for you and for the rest of our initiates and students who wish to learn. So I really hope that you engage and get active here. In fact, you could very well be that one person that causes everyone else to get active. So be the premier student. Do that for us. Stand up and learn the lessons out in the public view and help other people get involved, because maybe other people are embarrassed and maybe they're afraid to, a lot of them are afraid and they're shy. They don't want to hop out in the public view. Maybe some of them are embarrassed because they think that maybe some of you guys, I guess maybe you have the impression that the things that we're teaching are like common sense, but they're not. People don't know a whole hell of a lot of the things that we're teaching. They're not hidden. They're easy. They're simple. They're right out in the open. But very few. This is the territory of spotters, and we want you all to, at the very least, understand what we are and our tradition, if not get involved. And any one of you can. You know, being a spotter is not something that you're just born with. Being an operative is something that you are born with. And every one of you that feels it, every one of you that has a concrete interest, every one of you that is engaged in this, even on just a mental level, you're observing and you're saying, yes, this is interesting to me and I'm into this. Um, you're probably an operative. You know, you guys, we were born for this. And if you are an operative, you feel that you might be. If you're an operative of the initiative, meaning if you're somebody who's willing to, who wants to stand up and fight for unity and positivity, and you know, try to eliminate division and negativity. Somebody who wants to fight on the side of neutrality and change the world in a way that's going to benefit everyone involved, then you need to get on board here, because you are an operative and this is what you were born for. I don't know if you guys think that we're just hokey bullshit because you see us here on Facebook with this little group, but I mean, I'm wondering if some of you think that maybe world changing organizations just kind of appear out of thin air. No, they have small beginnings, and this is it right here, these next 2 weeks. This is our small beginning. We stake our claim here. Directive, I need you guys on point. I need you to take responsibility for yourselves, for each other, and for this program. And we're going to step up. We're going to kick ass. We're going to rock the fucking boat. We're going to make some serious waves. And in 2 weeks' time, when we've shown how bad fucking ass we are on a daily basis for 2 weeks straight, and we've just proven ourselves entirely, and every one of us has the confidence and the motivation, the drive, and the passion that I have, and we're all together on this, then we're going to launch the expansion campaign, and we are going to unite the world. So, I suppose get ready for the ride, because it begins here, and this is a lifetime, this is a one-way trip. This is for the rest of your life. You're going to be engaged in this, and you're going to be fucking shit up. And someday, you know, time is not going to be a big deal. You're not going to have to worry about making money elsewhere. We're going to make something gigantic here. And for the time being, we're all going to have to, you know, deal with our personal responsibilities with home life and occupation and employment and whatnot. But it won't be very long. I mean, we did this in a year. I can't imagine what's going to happen next year, because this is going to explode at an exponential rate. And we are going to have massive success. And we've proven that we can today. All we have to do is continue to do that. So as I was saying to the members who are not engaged actively on the page yet, I'm going to give you this one amazing gift, because I'm sure, as I said, I'm sure you have troubles. I'm sure you have difficulties. I'm sure some of you have excellent things that you want to share with me. Maybe personal things, maybe works of art. A lot of you have shared works of art with me that you're shy and you don't want to share on the page. Some of you have asked me to post anonymously through Tanner, and we've done that in the past for you. I'm telling you what I'm going to do for you right now. I'm going to ignore you. All of you. Until you get active on that page and show that you got the balls to be a part of this fight, I'm going to ignore every last one of you. So, this theme is about the challenge and the opportunity of responsibility, your ability to respond. The world is calling you. It's using us, myself, the directive, the initiative. It's using us to call you to action. Can you stand up and do something? Are you going to show yourselves to the world? Can you achieve a level of visibility? Allow for the world to see who and what you really are. Be honest about yourself and fight for what you feel is true and right and real. Let's see you guys do something. I got your back. The directive, my team has your back, no matter what. Stand up and fight, and we will back you. The initiative is a training ground for you guys to practice, to exercise your ability to communicate, your ability to interact, your ability to share, express, your ability to create. It's a training ground for you to practice your ability to give a shit. I want to see you do it. I want to see how badass all of you can be. And the directive is going to take a stand, take a lead, and set an example for that. And let's see you guys pitch in. I fucking love you all. I'm so glad that all of this is happening. It's working out very well. And let's kick some ass, guys. Keela Salai. This is our world. This is our home. It's not just our planet. This is our home. We built it. We invested in it. We love it. It belongs to us. There are forces in play that are destroying it and trying to steal it from us. And stealing, in fact, our very perception. They're stealing our responsibility from us. In fact, it's come to a point where a lot of you feel like you don't even want the responsibility. That responsibility belongs to you. That's yours. You need to fight to take it back. And we will back you. Keela Salai. Forward together, Terayune Siari. Namaste. Every single one of you is so powerful, so beautiful, so amazing. Every single one of you can do what I do and more, can do what the directive does. Every single one of you can take the example we set and fucking run with it. And any one of you are welcome to step up and take the lead anytime. I will follow you. Let's see what you guys can do. Keela Salai, Terayune Siari, Namaste.